to put our hands together as I make welcome Uduak for our spoken words.
Bells with Eno.
Who am I? Who do I really want to be? Every day I overhear Jenny's mom saying, yes, sweet, and go out with your friends. Of course, you can put on that crazy jean and off. One more thing, don't forget to apply your makeup. And as I ask myself, who do I really want to be? Do I want to be Jenny or Jane, whose parents will always say, no, put on that long gown instead to your cousin's birthday party. Don't go out with friends, you will get corrupt. Remember, no jewelries, you will get spoiled. Or the day you stay out late till 7, you will get flogged. And after this, I ask myself again, why this family? Why not Jenny's family? Why do I have to put on a long gown that cleans my footsteps instead of crazy jeans and off shoulders? Why am I not allowed to put on jewelries, even the smallest of them, when Jenny puts on Chanel O and other expensive jewelries? In school, I'm being treated like a normal student, even though I'm very intelligent. Jenny is treated with so much respect, even though she's the dumbest, because of her parents' status in the society. Finally, I had come up with a conclusion after several evaluations, which made me come up with this question. Who in her right senses will not pick Jenny's family? I mean, which girl in her right senses will not pick a developed and 21st century parent over an obsolete and primitive parent? So I had come up with a final decision and plan. And just as I was getting ready to execute my plan, to get into my new world of Jane's fantasy, a bad news came in. And guess what? Jenny just got arrested. Rumor had it that Jenny was caught in a party by 10 p.m. selling drugs. And just then it dawned on me that I was being a fool to think that Jenny's family was better than mine, not knowing I had the best family. I had everything this world can offer. So I have finally realized that I was blindfolded by a world of fame and riches. Even though I never had these opportunities, even though I never had the opportunity to put on trending clothing and jewelries, just like Balenciaga, crop top, miniskirt, and even the popularly known show back. So I discovered that prioritizing these trending clothing and jewelries, just like Balenciaga, will only help you balance your wahalas without giving you solution. Crop top will crop your destiny to zero, and miniskirt will make you a miniature. Even the popular show back will take you back to square one and make up your back on shame repeatedly. Even though I never had these opportunities. So I have finally realized that I have been beautiful. I had the potential to turn this world to a whole new world of paradise. I had everything to offer to the world. And finally, I have discovered the behind my existence. I now know who I am. Self-discovery is really key in life. And until you have discovered the why behind your existence, you will continue moving in circles of confusion. I now know who I am. Try to fit where you know you do not fit. Don't try to be who you know you are not. Because in there you have great potentials. You are unstoppable, you are powerful, and you are unscripted. Yes, I now know who I am. I'm God. And if you know what's good for you, better discover who you are. Thank you.
Rise up and give Uduak a very, very rousing round of applause. It's not easy to hold a microphone and say your words without forgetting a single line. Uduak, all of this applause is for you. Thank you very much.
Bells with Eno.
Right now, I would like for us to welcome the host, Lily Pearls with Eno. Please stand up, put your hands together for her as Eno makes her way off the stage. Don't you guys love her? Come on, let me hear some screaming out. Woo!
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming. It's a pleasure having you around. I feel so honored, so delighted to see you all here. And it's so encouraging seeing you. So please, can you give yourselves a round of applause for honoring our invitation? So we can have our seats. Like Uduak has said, I don't know how many of us listen to the spoken word, but a lot of us have our identity. And some of them, sometimes we can't control where we are born. Like, how many of you can control the family you were born into? Did you choose and say, God, I want to be born from so and so family? So there's an identity that is given to us as an individual from birth, growing up as a child. But there's a point in your life where you need to define yourself. And so we want to try and guide us on steps that we can take to really define ourselves, because a lot of things are defining us these days. We have social media, we have so many things. We have labels. Sometimes people even define you. But so today we just want to know, who am I? Can you ask yourself, who am I? Can we ask ourselves that question? Who am I? If I ask you that question, can you give me a straight answer without thinking about it? So sit back, relax. I have a short commercial that I would like to show you. Thank you for coming once again. Please give yourselves a round of applause.
Who am I?
Who am I?
Who am I? What is my identity?
Who am I?
Can I really fit into the shoes that is being created for me?
What are my roles in life?
Who am I?
What are my goals?
Waneni, who am I?
Who am I?
What is my identity? And what is my ambitions in life?
What is my role in life?
Tanimi, who I be?
Why am I here?
Who am I? That is a question that a lot of people ask themselves. At some point in your life, you find yourself asking that question. Be it from childhood, as a teenager, even as an adult, as a wife, as a mother. A lot of times, we lose our identity. And only if we can retrace our steps and go back and ask ourselves that question, we end up finding ourselves doing things that we normally wouldn't do, finding ourselves in places which we normally wouldn't want to go, or stooping so low to do things that do not depict the definition of ourselves. A lot of us have been born into families and automatically get our identity from our family. Some from culture, social norms, the environment, some from peer pressure. So many ways we have been tagged or we have been labeled. But who do you say you are? The ability to define yourself can take you through different situations and circumstances in life without changing who the real you is. We're going on a journey of discovering ourselves. Come on this journey with me and discover who we really are.